not good. It's not good. So that's what I'm trying to teach my
Hmm.
girls. All of them, all four of them. I'm trying to teach them. Listen, your worth is much more valuable. Your patience, your respect, your loyalty goes a long way with men,
Hmm.
right?
And women do a really great job at trying to strip other women of their autonomy. I mean, yo, it's crazy to imagine a world where a girl can come into a group of women and go, I love my man, I do these things for them, and then look at them like, I would never. Like, why would you do that?
And that's
That's
and that's the crazy part because behind the scenes you're doing exactly that for your man. But you want to break down the next woman that's doing exactly what you're doing behind the scenes
yeah,
because she does it in your face.
the Cardi
So
B's and Beyonces
yeah,
of the
it's
world.
that
You know what I'm saying?
jealousy. It's like, listen, this relationship that I have that I built with this man is I'm telling you what's going on because I'm happy.
Mhm.
Like, if you can't feel my happiness, why the fuck are you even speaking? Just stay quiet.
Who? Wait, what?
I'm talking about women
Yeah.
in general. Yeah,
Okay.
like,
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
following. I'm following. Yeah.
you follow.
Hmm.
Like, if I go to you and go, yo, this girl's great, this, that, and third. You're not gonna be like, yeah, well, that one is hotter. That one, you're gonna be like,
No,
man, no.
you're gonna support.
You're gonna be
That's
like, yo,
just
that's
how we
what's
are as
up,
men.
bro. That's
But girls,
awesome.
girls are bad with that too.
Yeah,
If you ever notice, like the more interesting you make a man, and like, oh, he's this, he's that, and that, they just become more interested in him, and they won't say it to you, obviously. And girls, listen, don't shoot the messenger. I've been in this situation plenty of
yeah.
times where
It's
I don't
it's
even
like
I don't
if
even want to get into
it's
that.
like
We'll
if
just
if a woman loves a man, love that man. Who cares what anybody else says?
You
At
would think in a perfect world. I just had a friend make a post about something,
That's
and
actually it's go ahead, go
yeah,
ahead.
in a perfect world, it would be that way. There's a lot of things that we talk about and we wish could be the case. I mean, this guy said something. I forgot how the post specifically went, but it was along the lines of, do women see guys go through things and pretty much think like, I don't want to do that to him, or understand that he's been through stuff too?
Yeah.
We don't get that kind of respect. So I told him, I'm like, hell no. And he was like, well, you would think that someone will get with someone and want to be supportive and see their growth and do all of these things. I said, yeah, in a perfect world. I mean, essentially, we all want that.
Yeah.
But with social media and technology, options are at an abundance, and there's no signs of it slowing down, except for when women reach a certain age where physically they're not as how do you say, as has as much power as they would have before. Like, it's just
I would say control,
when
right?
guys start denying you,
Yeah.
nah, I'm all right.
Yeah. And that's
That
where
happens, and girls don't talk about that enough.
no. No. Because they think we talked about this. They think they have the complete power,
Which they do.
which they do.
And this is the
We're not
thing, but
saying they don't.
they do. But the thing about it is, somebody told them wrong about what power they have. Like, and I say it all the time. I'm like, women's superpower is in their femininity. They've been stripped of it.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's because of everybody wants to be an independent woman. Everybody wants to be the breadwinner. And it's okay to sit back and not be that
Well, they
person.
do it for the fact, and I don't want to speak for women, but
Yeah.
they do it for the fact that they live in that safety. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's a safety net for them to have their own, so they don't feel like they're losing by putting all their trust in a man. But this is the idea: the fact that these people are telling other women, like, men, like, this idea that men have a negative attachment to it. Like, unless a man is providing for you, he doesn't care about you. Unless a man is giving you money, he's not really that interested, or something like that. So they have bridged this thing between money and resources with love, and it's not true.
No.
It's not true at all. Like, you don't need to have a job to get a good man. You
No,
don't.
you don't.
Good men don't care if a woman has a good job, but the fear that women have been put in, they've literally been taught that they need to be a man to get a man.
And that's
And that's
so wrong.
And
So
that's just
wrong.
me putting it in layman's terms of you need to be a man to get a man. And real men who work hard, who know that they have to provide all of these things, they literally do not want any of that. They
No,
want you to bring things to the table that aren't already there. When we ask, what do you bring to the table as a woman? We don't need you to bring your job.
no.
Financially, we don't need you. If you want to live a certain lifestyle that takes you having a job to bring that, then yeah, of course. You know what I mean? But it's not for us. Your money is your money and my money is our money. And that's literally how
And that's crazy that you say that because a lot of people would be like, "No, your money should be our money and my money should be our money." And sometimes it don't work that way.
it doesn't.
Sometimes we know the facts. We know that men in this country make about 30 to 35 more than a woman in the same position. We know
Not
that.
all the time anymore, but
Not anymore, but that's the standard.
that's the
That no, it is. It's that if you break down jobs, it's true. It's a fact.
yeah.
They done this
No,
the
no,
study.
I know that,
Yeah.
but the thing about it is women don't think that that's fair. But why is it fair? I can answer the question.
Go ahead.
The answer to that question is women need 30% more time because their bodies go through a lot more because biologically they're here for a reason.
You mean why
I'm
we
talking about periods and maternal, like when they go on maternity
Yeah, but what I'm
leave, and
talking I'm
but we're talking about why they get paid. Like, you get what I'm
less.
saying?
They get paid less.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
yeah.
We don't factor in the biology in the pay because women don't look at it that way. You're like, we could be worked to the bone and still have to show up. Like women can work a 40-hour week just like we work and still be emotionally drained because they are emotionally more inept than us. We have to turn our stuff off. You get what I'm
I
saying?
understand what you're
Yeah,
saying.
that's what I'm saying. I mean, we just I don't think that there's enough space where people talk about how important women are in the right aspects. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Like, as men, when we talk about certain things, it sounds like we're taking away from them. We're
We're not.
not. We're actually telling you, like, your job is so much more important to us. That's why we have to go out there and work ourselves to the
Work
bone.
harder.
This
Yeah.
is what I'm saying because we know that, being a stay-at-home mom or just a parent in general and be invested all of the time is a full-time
And
job
I
within
and
itself.
yep, and I tell the mothers that are not working, that are
Hmm.
home and that are taking care of children, that that's the hardest job.
Yeah,
Period.
it
But
is.
listen, I work 8 hours a day, sometimes more, and then I'm also running around doing other things to make sure this house stays intact.
It's taxing and demanding.
You, but yes, that's my job. I don't get a lot of time with the kids the way they do. That's the hardest job. You're doing homework. You're doing snacks after school. You're getting them ready for school. You got to make sure the house stays picked up before they get home. You got to pick up after them when they're home.
Yeah.
The smaller kids, get them bathed, get a teeth brush, feet, make the food, do that. That's a lot of things. You know what I mean? So I would rather make money and pay for all your stuff than have you work. And I'm not saying that it's right because everybody wants to make their own money. You know what I mean? Everybody, women,
Mhm.
men, everybody wants to make their own money. But at the end of the day,
Not, I mean, yeah, but yeah, no.
yeah,
Like,
but
so, yeah, no, like,
break it down for me.
if no, I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm not saying that you're wrong at all. But I'm just saying I think the true thing, if women weren't so push this propaganda or push this ideology, if they were being honest, women would want to live a lifestyle they didn't have to work to achieve.
Yes,
That's just
correct.
it's just the truth. I mean,
Yes,
you can
that's
ask any woman,
yep.
like, do you? They're like, yeah, I love what I do. I love having control. That's what it is. It's like they love having control because they've been told that having control makes you a boss, babe, makes you a boss, whatever. And in reality, women would much rather. And I was thinking about this the other day because I was watching a movie or whatever, some guy in whatever relationship stuff, but don't date any man that you wouldn't look at him and be like, I would be a stay-at-home mom for you. Don't date anyone that makes you not live in that safety net where you feel like you can just strip yourself and just be your natural biological self.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? Every woman wants to choose a man that makes enough to provide.
Correct.
Every woman wants to be with a man who makes them feel safe,
Correct.
whether it's definitely physically and emotionally safe. Want a man that makes them feel heard and respected and valued. But in order to get with a man like that, you have to allow a man to be a man and feel like he brings value as well.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't talk about both sides most times.
Nope.
We
We
a
only-
lot of times women are taught what to expect from a man, but not how to take care of a man,
Take care
have-
or treat a man.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah, or treat a man or anything like that. So I mean, there's just a lot.
Men, all we want, it's a lot
Go
to
ahead.
go in. No, you were gonna say there's a lot to go into
Both parties.
both parties and to create that relationship. It's girls want perfection, right? And there's no such thing.
There isn't, but there's a level of perfection
yeah,
for them.
That's what I was about to say. They could create that within themselves towards that man. Point in case, a lot of women look at this. We brought it Bachelor, right?
Thank you.
The Bachelor, right? A lot of women watch the show, and so we watch the show, The Bachelor, right? These women watch the show and they think that this is the real life fantasy.
Mhm.
A man has everything going for himself, and this is how life is. And in reality, no, it's not. You like you said earlier with a woman wanting a man to provide. We could easily do that.
Yeah.
We could do that. The only thing we ask in return, right? All these women want, well, not all these women, a lot of women want what you said, but all we ask in return is respect, loyalty, and patience.
Yeah.
Right. And love too, because love is a big thing for us, for men.
We don't want love.
No, some do.
No, let's be honest.
Some do, but
let's be
but-
honest, because
yeah.
this is something that is super important of understanding the difference between both of those words, love and respect.
Yep.
A woman could love us,
But not respect us.
and if they don't respect us,
They're not gonna love us.
and that's just 1000% the case. And I think that there's a lot of women who there's probably, you were talking about your ex earlier. I'm sure that when she was with you, she loved you.
Of course.
But if she respected you, everything that went down never would have went down.
True.
So let's make sure that we're clear on that women want love. and
Men want respect.
Okay, let's do that. That's what I'm saying. And with that being said, continue what you were saying. I just want to make sure that we're like clear for us
Gotcha.
how we would want things.
So that's what we want. We want respect, loyalty, patience.
And why do we want loyalty? Because women
Oh my God.
seem to want loyalty and say that they want loyalty. And we I want to talk about, like, when I talk about things, I tend to talk about a lot of unpopular opinions, because there is what we talk about, what we say we want, what we want, and what we accept. Those are all different things all the way across the board, right?
Because you're looking at 180, 75%.
And that's
how
why
it breaks down.
That's why when I talk about things, I ruffle a lot of feathers, but
Mhm.
I have put myself in front of a mirror to be real with myself, because I went through an entire devotion to a person and had it fall flat and had to reevaluate myself, my values, who I am as a person, and grow within that. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and I mean to talk to the audience when I say this is like understanding the difference of when we say we want what we do when we get it, and whether or not we really wanted what we want. So the thing with loyalty, right?
I'm listening. I'm here.
Thing with loyalty, people say that they want loyalty, and for men, what that looks like for us, because women know what loyalty is, and they call it complete devotion. Okay, that's in a lot of women's mind. It would be complete devotion. Me and you, we don't talk to anybody outside of what we have, our family and our close-knit friends. And if you meet anyone outside of me, that is cheating.
Correct. That's
Um,
that's 100% correct. If to me, and like you said, unpopular opinions.
1000.
But
These are opinions.
These are our opinions, and if you guys don't like it, that's on you.
Leave
That's
it in the
how-
comments.
Yep.
Just, we want to
Tell us.
know.
We want to know what you guys think. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like and subscribe. But unpopular opinion, yes. If this person wasn't in your life before I walked in, and all of a sudden 2 years, 3 years down the road, oh, this is my friend. I never met this friend
Never
in the
heard of
beginning,
him.
never heard of him. Now he's your friend. It's the same with me. If I have a group of, listen, the next person that I'm with is going to know my group of female friends, point blank and period. All right. I'm not going to surprise them in 6 months, 7 months, a year with new girls. You're going to meet my friends right in the beginning, all of them, male friends, female friends. All right. If that happens in the beginning, everything should be smooth sailing for the relationship.
You would think, yeah. I mean,
you would think that.
everyone has different lifestyles.
Yes.
I mean, for me, it's a little bit different.
But
Like,
because you're a DJ, you're in the
I mean,
entertainment
and I've
business.
I've explained this. I'll get into my whole thing because it's just a complete, and bro, I've explained this to people where they're like, why do you talk to that person? Why do you deal with that person? Look at this person and what they do to you. And I'm like, you don't understand that. Like, when I'm not at that place,
Mhm.
these people don't exist.
No.
I have to show up and I have to be at a place where there are people who go there for their leisure or whatever. And I run into them every week. And outside of that, I don't talk to them at all. But outside of that, people paint these people as being in my life.
Yeah.
And
And
it's not
just
true.
because I run into you one time doesn't mean we're best friends.
Or just on a regular
what I
basis.
mean?
I see you at the, like, you wouldn't say the person that I see every day that I go to get gas from is my friend.
I know.
So why would it be at my job where people go there for all different types of reasons, whether it's to find a partner for the night or to let loose of a
Or
weekend
drink.
or celebrate a birthday
Yeah.
or whatever. There's a lot that goes to it. So for me, a lot of things don't apply to me that apply to other people, and I'm starting to see how much it actually affects me now.
Yeah. And it sucks.
Yeah, it sucks.
It sucks
And
because
it sucks.
the person that you're really, really interested in
Mhm.
sees you totally different
I
than
had
the
to
way
c-
you see yourself.
I 1000%, bro. I had to stop taking pictures with people.
Yeah.
I had to stop taking
Because
pictures.
people use those
They use
as
that
ammo.
as ammo. Like me taking a photo with somebody who literally walked up, said hello, hey, can we take a picture? And they post it, and they see me on there. Now all of a sudden we're best friends.
A best friend, or
I'm
if
like,
it's a female, you're fucking them.
I did, yeah, or
Oh my
that.
God.
Oh my God, yeah, no, 1000%. And I'm just like, yo, the things that I deal with, bro, the way that people's minds work, complete in delusion. Like a picture is worth 1,000 words, but sometimes being in the space where it's like, oh hey, haven't seen you in years, let's take a picture. Take that picture, they post me, and now all of a sudden, what's going on there? Why does she feel comfortable doing this? Why does she feel comfortable? It's like that's not what, no one's thinking that they're comfortable.
No.
People just like to be involved. People like to feel connected. And
But you
it
see,
happens.
your job is completely different than the real world.
Yeah, no,
You know what I
and,
mean?
I
So-
tell
so-
people all the, let me
so-
just say this. I'm gonna let you get to that part, but I say this all the time. What my job is not real. When I walk in there, I take a deep breath before I walk in that door. I turn on DJ mode. I turn on being friendly. I like spending time alone. I'm way more laid back outside of that place. I don't even drink unless I'm in that building. I really don't drink like that. I don't party. I don't do anything. I'm not really out in the community like that. Like you see me there and then you don't see me until I'm back there again. I have to perform. This is a persona. And I sometimes people don't understand it.
No,
They think
no.
it's a lifestyle
They
choice.
think DJ Kid Solo is Robbie Martinez.
It is not. Two completely different beings. Two completely different mindsets. Two completely different mindsets.
Let's put it like this. I go see Robbie at the club, right? When he used to work over at which one was the one?
That was a long
Bubbles?
time ago.
When
That
he
was
at
a
Bubbles.
very long time
So
ago.
that,
yeah.
my last time I seen Rob was he DJ downtown. I went in there, and he's my brother, mind you. He's my brother. I go up, hey Rob, what's up? Not one word to me. Not one word. Why? Because he's in his DJ mode. He's working.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And that was in the beginning days. That was in the beginning days when I didn't know. Look, see, there's stages to this. When I did that, I wouldn't even talk. I would invite people, talk to people all week. Hey, yo, come out. I'm this DJ. I'm trying to do this show. You should come out and see me. And people would come see me. I had no idea I was pissing people off because these people were my friends outside of the club. So now they come to me in the club and I'm not even acknowledging them.
yeah.
I'm not giving them any time of day. I'm not even showing them that they like even exist. But I thought they were coming to hear me play. not coming to see. And I didn't know at the time that it was there's a
But you see, with me, it was different. I know that the business side of it to the personal side of it.
yeah,
So
but people take it
yeah,
personal.
people take it personally, but
Yeah.
I know that it's not personal. You're working. This is
Mhm.
your job. You have to keep you have, like you said, you have to keep a persona.
Yes.
You have to be DJ Kid Solo at that moment.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? After the show, bro, we got something to
Food,
eat, we
yeah.
chilled. You know what I mean? That's what we did. But
Yeah.
during those 4 hours, he's working.
Mhm.
So it's like you can't people, if they feel some sort of way when you're working and like, oh, he's not paying attention. Of course he's not going to pay
Yeah.
attention. You're working. So
How this ties into the relationship
Yep,
thing
and I
is
was gonna
over time, I have had to become friendlier. I have had to become more inclusive. I had to become jolly holly, this, that, and the third of talking to these people, trying to bridge some kind of familiarity with these people because they're there all the time. So I have these regulars that I see all the time, and for other people, they think that these people are my friends.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, some of those people think that they are my friends because they see me every weekend. So they think that I am not here for the same reason that everybody else is here. And I've this is why it segues into the relationship thing. Because if someone is interested with me on an intimate level and they want to get to know me they think that they're getting to know me at the place.
Yeah.
That ain't me. That's not who I am. I'm a father first. I'm there because I'm a father. You know what I mean? Like 1000%. Whether I'm being friendly, flirtatious, this, that, and the third, it's part of the persona that I have to keep because I have to have a certain level of a fan base or a certain level of connection with people to get them to come back.
Yes.
And feel comfortable with me enough
Mhm.
to want to make that their regular spot. But I don't think that someone who sees me and is very territorial or has a problem with a certain type of lifestyle or can't grasp it or understand it, it's gonna be a lot harder for them to come in and go, oh, I don't want to date a DJ. There's a lot of negative um correlation with DJs and relationships
Yep.
that DJs are just doing a certain thing. The only thing for me that fucking sucks is I had to come to a realization that to other people I am attractive. I had to put that in there because I think person to person, people to people, personality to personality. I don't think of
Looks.
I don't think of looks because
Yeah.
I'm in this body. I lived in this body. I wasn't always the looking like who I am now. I had to develop into it. You become a man, you get certain masculine traits, you grow, and then you become more mature, and then those things collide and you become you.
Yep.
So for me, I'm thinking all of these people are my friends, all these people are coming to see me, and then that is all. But no, there's a lot that goes into it. And having a partner or trying to have something with someone and understanding that they get insecure, they get nervous, they get threatened by maybe that I have too many options or too many things that I can kind of like put myself into.
And what they're not understanding is
That I'm a human.
Yeah, it's a persona that he is. It's a part he has to play.
Yeah.
Because those 4 hours, he's got to make his money, but he's not doing anything. He's not crossing no lines to make that. He's got to be nice to people. He's got to say hi. Take
Act like I give a fuck.
That's
act
it.
Like I care. That's the biggest one. Is I gotta act like I care. I gotta act like I'm interested. The groping. We haven't even gotten into that. The amount of times that and some of the people that I know, I deal with it because I understand that outside of that drinking area, that's why I say it's not real. It's not a real place, man.
Yeah.
You can't hold me accountable for things that happen within that place because people are drinking and people are doing things that they normally wouldn't do on a regular night somewhere else. And I have grown to realize just because this random girl is coming up to me flirting with me doesn't mean that she likes me.
Mhm.
I could have just been doing really good that night, or I could have just been looking really good that night. They don't care. I don't hear from them outside of that. And having a partner where you have to explain that to, they're not going to want to hear it. They're not going to want to hear or be a part of it. And I understand that it's something that I had to grow into. But
like he was saying, when he leaves, those people don't matter. He's not telling his girlfriend, hey, I seen a friend of mine that I haven't seen in 10 years, and now we're best friends.
yeah, no,
No.
don't happen like that.
No. Like
It happens like that with guys. Like it
Yeah,
happens
it
with
happens
your
like that with my,
'cause
you
you're
know,
with
if I haven't
God, yeah.
seen a friend and yeah, is my
Yo,
friend,
man, you
we
take my
hanging
number.
out.
Be like, yo,
It's
listen.
different, but I'm not gonna go out of my way if I see a female that I went to school with 15 years ago
Yeah.
and be like, oh, now you're my new friend, and I got
Mhm.
him to show. No, it disrespects the relationship,
It
right?
does
Big time.
1000%.
And a lot of dudes do it, but a lot of females also do it where they wanna. I'm in a relationship 3 years, and all of a sudden, this new guy is my friend. Why?
Access, instant access.
Why?
So this segues back into loyalty.
Yeah, the loyalty part, it's the most important part, I believe, in a relationship. When it comes with me,
Yeah.
my thing is loyalty. And I used to bring
Also,
that
it
up.
also
Hold on,
goes.
hold on.
I'm sorry. Go
I
ahead.
used to bring that up to my exes. Loyalty. That's all I ask.
Mm-hmm.
Loyalty. Because when you build loyalty, you end up getting the respect.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You end up getting that patience that you're looking for. And then you end up getting, the woman ends up getting that love
Mhm.
that she wants. That's why I said love is important too.
Yeah.
Because with loyalty and respect and patience comes that love. I'm gonna, and listen, if you stay loyal to me, 100% I'm gonna be loyal to you. You respect me, 100% I'm gonna respect you. And you're gonna see that and you're gonna be like, damn, this motherfucker loves me. This dude really loves me. You don't get a soulmate out of, because the stars align on your birthday and this
Yeah.
star aligned on mine, and the
Bullshit.
Milky Way was just right with Sagittarius, and boom, that's my
All of- nah.
bitch. That's not how we get
It's
soulmates.
no, it's not. You build a relationship.
Yes.
You don't. Yo, listen. And I told people all the time. I like I said, I put that mirror in front of myself and started learning like what really works. Like what? Well, let's stop doing all this bullshit where you go, you love yogurt. Oh my god, I love yogurt too. I go to the same place. We love all the same things.
Yeah.
Wow, this could really work. You love hiking? Oh, let's walk ourselves off a fucking
Cliff.
brother. Come on. We have to align in our values. You can learn to love all of the same
Yeah.
things that I love just from spending the time with me and learning why I love them. And that's what will make you love things off the strength of me. You know what? You could hate so many things about a person. This is where I talk about this whole other thing we can get into at a different time. But certain things can be annoyances. And with anybody, we can have friends that, yo, they fucking annoy me with this shit. Blah, 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 blah. They're always doing that thing. When they don't do that thing no more, or you don't have access to it, and there's something in you that reminds you of them or something, you start to miss all of the things that you hated about that person.
Yes.
Not all of them, because there's some things
No,
that you really do hate. But
yeah.
there's certain things about people that you learn to love that you hated. I hated that you fucking snore, but now my room is so quiet without you there.
Yeah.
I hate that you leave shit all over the sink, girl. But without it there, I feel like there's a part of me that's missing because
Mhm.
you grow into. That's why relationships are built. What it really comes down to is sharing core values. That's why it goes into loyal. That's why it goes into respect. And when you're the type of person that wouldn't disrespect people because you're not a type of person that disrespects people, because there's a lot of people who say what you just said. Well, if you respect me, I'll respect you back.
Mhm.
If you love me, I will love you back. If you stay loyal, I'll stay loyal back. But there's a lot of people that if you don't do those things, the gloves are off.
Yeah.
I'm a mess with your friends. I'm gonna message your boys. I'm gonna message them, all your little fake friends that message me on the side tip if I post a depressing post that are checking on me off the strength of you, but they're really
Yep.
trying to hit the back door. You feel me?
Yep.
Like there's a lot that goes into it that people pretend they don't see. Yo, if you date someone that values loyalty, that values being a genuine person, that values integrity,
They will check your boys. They will tell you, bro, this dude is hitting
but
on
they
me.
shouldn't be doing it for you.
They should be doing it for
themselves
Correct.
because they're not hoes. You feel what I'm saying? We're
Yep.
talking about this stuff and we're really getting to the nitty gritty, but girls will literally say, I can do that. What? I've never cheated. I've only broke up with him minutes before I did.
Correct.
I only minutes before I did. So let's get into that. So yeah, kudos to you. You get all of the props for not technically cheating, but you broke up with me moments before you took that leap. You typed it out, text me, sent it. Like, come on, let's be real. But that goes back to respect.
Yep.
It's my fault you did it. It's my fault you cheated on me. It's my fault. Because you know what? Girls say it all the time. You didn't give me enough attention. You didn't do this, that, and the third,
So
and blah,
we
blah, blah.
so we end up saying, yeah, so maybe it was our fault.
I
And
wish
no.
we had a woman on the panel today. And definitely, if you guys anything that you see in the comments that you want a woman on the panel to battle against us with, you know, any of our points, anything that you don't agree with us on, put it in the comments. Put your side of it. We definitely want to hear it. I mean, it's an open format. These are our opinions. These opinions are based on our experiences. And I know as far as a woman goes, your experiences are completely different or maybe at odds with ours, but we can only speak from a man's perspective.
Yep.
Even when we do get the floor to talk about from a man's perspective, there's always a woman there that's willing to jump in and go, but.
And we get
Yo,
them,
for
we
real.
get them in our own household with our own sisters, our own mother.
mom. Come on.
You know what I mean? We have our own opinions, and and as much as we love them, it's our opinion. This is what
It's
we
not our
live.
opinion as much as it's our experience.
Yeah, this is what we live. This is our experience on our exes,
Yeah.
the way we dated. This is our experience.
And
This
we've
is what
had other podcasts where I haven't even really spoke much. Like, you
no,
know,
this is the first time that I don't even know if you know who this kid is. This is Robert Martinez.
I've been here since episode 1.
And he's finally this was the one he wanted. This was the big one. And this shows, hopefully shows a lot of people what is on our mind when it comes to, you know,
Yeah.
relationships, when it comes to parenting. But again, this is our opinion.
Yeah. Our opinion, I mean, our experiences and our take on the idea. For me, I try to stay extremely balanced. I mean, we are outnumbered by women in our life. Our sisters, our cousins.
We have daughters.
Daughters.
Listen, I have 6, 4-2. Okay. Sisters, we're the only men.
And we
We only have in our whole family grandchildren. There's only one male heir. One.
Yeah.
We're outnumbered.
We're outnumbered, but with that being said, there's a lot that we've seen, you know, from our sisters' relationships, them trying to figure things out, and then us having our own with women in our lives that we really wanted things with.
Yep.
And then you realize that not love, and this is what I'm saying about love.
Wasn't enough.
It's not enough. Love isn't enough.
No.
I mean, yo, we see it, and we it's the feeling. I think it's the dopamine that we get from watching. I love love, bro.
No.
I don't love reality TV.
No.
I don't love stories and stuff.
It's
like
real
that.
love.
Real
Love.
like, and that goes all across the board. Just people being good to people just doing things out of generosity and genuine love and care for people. It doesn't have to be relationship love. It just has to be love in general. You know what I'm saying? I love to see people happy off of
and
that.
my thing is, a lot of people will look at that and say, God, you guys are fucking suckers. You lover boys, blah, blah, blah. But it's not being a sucker.
Real men is all about respect and fairness, which all comes full circle. Respect. It comes down to respect. Men are going to demand their respect. And men expect respect in a relationship to make it go well.
Yeah.
Like, yo, listen, if I'm home late, I come home late 12 minutes from work, you don't know why, and you're mad at me, you don't respect me.
No.
Because you're not concerned with my well-being to go, are you okay? Like, what happened? Like 12 minutes, I got worried. Instead of being like 12 minutes, where were you? Can't trust you.
Yeah.
And if I've never given you a reason not to trust me,
There's something wrong with you.
Listen, I ain't paying for that man's mistakes. You feel me?
Nope.
I'm not doing it.
And
I
I'm
won't
it's
do
the
it because
same.
I respect myself enough to respect the relationship that we have to not be on that type of time.
And the worst part is, we could switch it up too, and we could be like, you could pay for her mistakes. And we don't do that.
I tried that. Trust me, it don't work.
And not at all.
No, don't do it. It's not. I'm not. Look, I don't want to get into the point where I say, don't do this, don't be that way, don't do that. No, do what feels right and always follow what you feel. Like, we got to stop with this whole, I'm not going to do this yet because he's not doing it, or I shouldn't do this yet because, literally, what will keep you up at night if a failed relationship is not doing those things you thought you should have done?
It's the what ifs.
It's the what ifs. What if I did just show him more respect? What if I just did let him be a man to me? Maybe it would have worked out.
Mhm.
Maybe if I would have cared more about what she wanted and brought flowers home more, maybe she would have loved me more. Don't live in those regrets, man.
No.
I mean, not to say that anything would have changed anyway, because if they respected you, it wouldn't require that much heavy lifting to share space with someone.
Mm-hmm.
Love is so unconditional, real love. And if somebody is willing to change up on you or leave because you're not meeting requirements in their life because somebody else told them real love look like that, then don't even be in it. And that, I feel like we're not living in that truth enough to maintain respect and love. And so important to pick a person that you respect them for who they are.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to be here for you. You don't need to do nothing for me. You don't need to give me anything. You don't need to buy me anything. You don't need to demand anything from me. I just want to see you grow. And I want to be there for all of these hurdles. And I just want to remind you how strong you are. If you don't have that with that person, or you don't have that for that person may not be for you. But if you're loving someone based on what they provide you and how they show up for you, and it can change in an instant of being like, oh, you text me good morning 4 days out of the week, and on Friday you didn't. Where were you? What's going on? You clearly don't care anymore. Don't date that person.
Nope.
Don't date that person. And I applaud anybody who agrees with that idea or challenges themselves to change. Even if you're already in a relationship and you look at that person and you go, I trust you. That is means so much more to a man than I love you.
I like that. That's where we're gonna end it. That's good. So again, my brother said it, and I'm gonna say it. If you guys don't agree, which a lot of people aren't, comment.
Yeah, leave it in the comments.
Leave it in the comments.
Let us know. I mean,
we'll answer you.
Anything that you guys have, post your stories, post your experiences, especially if you see things differently than us. Let us know in the comments how different it was for you, or if you've done these things and if they worked or not. And we can bring you on. We can bring you on and we can talk about it and we can come up with solutions. I'm not here to follow in how men and women are evil to each other, but
No.
more of how can we bridge that gap and
To-
make things easier.
Yep, make it better.
Yeah. And
you know, because a lot of people out here, you know, relationships are not that great, you know, but the ones that are great
are
you know,
not built on perfection.
No.
They're built on communication and they're built on hard conversations. And sometimes it gets ugly. But the thing about it is when you respect that person and you value that person, you become more susceptible to listen and want to be flexible and mendable for them. So any woman telling you that, oh, you're perfect the way that you are, you should never have to change. If he can't accept you for your worst, don't let him see you at your best. And all of this bullshit that we see on social media, we need to start realizing, I love this person. I want to be the person. I want them to receive the love from me that they want to receive from me, not give them my version of what love should be. And if they don't respect it, it's on them. It's so disconnected.
Yeah, it is.
So,
it's big time. It's
Yeah.
a big disconnect.
And we should leave that there.
Yep.
Post in the comments whether or not we are on point, completely delusional. It's up to you. But we'll be back here
Next Saturday.
We'll be back here next week to
Yep.
post another one. But this was a good one, and I hope that you guys like and subscribe and leave your comments below and share this with a friend. We will be clipping these to have different parts of this to share with people. So thank you guys, and Black Hole Podcast. We'll see you guys next time.
See ya.